Hey there, I'm Nadeya and you're watching 3S Yoga YouTube channel. We're happy to have you here. Today we're going to be doing some leg work and I hope you have fun and I hope I have fun. Starting out in Tadasana, bring your toes together and your heels just a little bit apart. Let your palms shine forward. Take a moment to arrive on your mat. Letting the tailbone lengthen gently down as the hip points, upper hip points, roll slightly up towards the ribs. Opening up the low back. Try to relax your glutes. Slow the breath. And taking 3 cleansing breaths together, let's inhale and lift the arms up to the sky and open your mouth as the hands move towards the heart. Inhaling out and up. Open the mouth. Hands move to the heart. One more, inhaling the arms out and up. Open the mouth. Hands to the heart. Moving into the A series. Inhale, the hands lift up to the sky. Hinge forward at the hips to come down into a forward fold. You're going to pause here. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Bring a bend into the knees. Let the head get heavy. Let yourself sway. Inhaling, halfway lift. Straightening the spine, letting the tailbone pull back and the top of the head pull forward, allowing the shoulders to move away from the ears. Placing the hands down and stepping back into a plank. Pausing, breathing in and out of the nose. Let the triceps wrap back so the inside of the elbows start to look forward. The heels are pressing back as the chest moves forward through the frame of the arms. Just thinking about oppositions. One more inhale. The next exhale, you have the option to place the knees down or just move into chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Pause for a moment. Let the shoulder heads pull back as you open up the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. It's a nice slow A series. Come into your down dog and let yourself pedal out the knees. Saying hello to the back of the hamstrings. Hello, back of the hamstrings. And pressing both heels down, let the hips pull away from the shoulders. Let the shoulders pull away from the thumbs. Inhale, bend the knees to look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge forward, forward fold, glance between the knees, hips glide forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, hands lift up to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhaling, step back into plank. Pause for a moment. This time we're going to shift our weight forward and back. So inhale, the chest moves forward as you move up onto the tippy toes, and exhale, shifting back, shoulders over wrists as the heels push back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling forward and exhaling down, chaturanga. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Pull the chest forward and up. Inhaling, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing into the nose. Open the mouth. 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling. Opening. Inhaling. Opening. Bend the knees to look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or hop the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hinge forward to fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, your hands to your heart. 2 rounds, 1 breath per movement, no breaking down dog. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, forward to fold. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling, stepper jumps, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, bend the knees to look forward. Exhale, stepper jump, top of the mat. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. And right away, exhale, back to the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepper jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, bend the knees to look forward. Exhale, stepper jump to the top. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Move the feet about hips width apart and start to point the toes outwards. Inhale as the hands lengthen up to the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to lower down into Malasana. Bringing the hands to the heart so your elbows can press the thighs open. Relax the glutes. Lift up through the chest as the tailbone drops down. We're going to take a few rounds here, moving from Malasana into standing, and we're going to take a full breath into Malasana every time. Pressing into the entire foot, try to keep the knees moving out over the toes as you inhale all the way up to standing, and exhale, bending the knees, lowering into Malasana. Inhale into the nose, exhale out of the nose. Inhale all the way up to standing, pressing through the feet to get you there. Exhale, moving back into Malasana. Taking a full breath, inhale. Exhale. Pressing into the feet as you inhale, lengthening up to the sky. And exhale, lowering into Malasana. Full breath. Great work, press into the feet. Inhaling to rise. And exhaling, melting back down. Full breath. Inhale to the nose. Ujjayi breath. Exhale out of the nose. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Into the nose. Exhale. Halfway there. Press to the feet. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale into the nose. Relax the glutes, exhaling. Press into the feet, inhaling up. Right away, exhaling down. Inhale into the nose. You're doing great, exhale. Press into the feet, lifting up. Slowly lowering down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lifting all the way up, moving back into Malasana. Inhaling, exhaling. Two more just like this. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, back to Malasana. I know you can do it. Breathing slow. Last one. Inhaling, press the feet to lift. And exhale, lowering down. Keep the knees moving out. Coming into Malasana. Take your right hand over towards the left ankle and lift the left arm up towards the sky. If this doesn't work for you, you can just take your right hand down to the mat and lift your right arm up. Coming back through center to switch sides. Right arm lifts as the left hand moves to the right ankle, or just down in front of you, wherever you're comfortable. And come back to the middle. We're going to do 8 rounds, just lifting and lowering without a breath in between, coming up to standing and exhaling into Malasana. We're going to press hard through our feet to lift us up. You're strong. You can do it. Take one big inhale. Out of the nose, exhale. Press into the feet. Inhaling all the way up. And exhaling all the way down. Inhaling, lifting to standing, using the pressure of the feet. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to stand. Exhale, Malasana, halfway there. Inhaling up. Exhaling lower. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling down. 2 more. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, lowering. Last one. Inhaling up. Exhaling, lower. Inhaling up. Bring the feet back together. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Inhaling, lift your arms up to the sky. X forward, hinge forward to fold. Bringing your feet together if they aren't already. Great work. Pedal out the knees. Let the hips sway with the movement of the knees. See what feels good. Enjoying your forward fold. You can let your weight rock forward and back. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, step back into a plank position. Pause. Pressing back through the heels, forward through the chest. Triceps wrap back. Press into every single knuckle. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Pause when you get there for 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You guys have a beautiful, strong practice. Inhale, bend the knees to look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2A series. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Or just move to down dog and we'll see you there. Bend the knees to look forward. Exhale, step or jump. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way to standing. And right away, exhale, hinging forward to fold. Fingers move to your shins. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Or straight to down dog. Pausing in down dog. Inhale, let the right leg lift up. Press the left heel down. Let the right heel pull back. Let the left thigh press back through the left hamstring. Release the foot down and then lift the left leg. Letting the right thigh press back as the left heel pulls back. Trying to keep the weight centered in the middle. Noticing if you shift over to the right and bring your weight back to the middle. Bring the foot back down. Inhale, bending the knees, glance between the hands. Exhale, step or jump. Exhaling all the way forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart. Are you warm? Because I'm warm. Inhale, sitting back into chair and pause. Check in with the weight and where it is in the feet. So if your weight's moving too far forward to the balls of the feet, your knees might be coming past your toes. So I want you to shift your weight back towards the heels. Let the belly button pull back towards the spine and then lift it an inch higher towards the ribs as the shoulders move down the back. As the chest and the upper back lift, the tailbone lengthens down, thinking in opposition. And then sit the hips a little bit more back and a little bit more down. Find a smile. We're going to be going from chair to Tadasana, chair to forward fold, chair to Tadasana, chair to forward fold. So when we're inhaling to chair, and exhale all the way up, Tadasana. Inhaling, sit back into chair. Exhaling, straighten the legs into a forward fold, letting the head glide down. Sitting the hips back as you inhale up into chair. And exhale all the way up to standing. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. The inhale brings you to chair. And the exhale back to standing. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale to standing. One more round. Inhale to chair. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to chair. And exhale to stand. Inhale to chair and exhale to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, step or jump. Move through the vinyasa. You're going to let the left leg pull back. We're going to do the left side first. And then I want you to stack the left hip on top of the right hip, keeping the upper body in down dog. So if you notice that your right armpit dropped and your left armpit lifted, try to let the left armpit drop down to keep the arms in line with each other. And then bend the left knee so the left foot moves towards the right glute. And roll the ankle around. Switch the ankle roll. Lengthen the leg back out in front of you. Neutralize the hips. Inhale to lengthen the left foot further back. Exhale, shift the weight forward. The knee crunches towards the nose. Step the left foot between the hands. And inhale up into warrior two. Welcome to this power pose. You're working towards getting the left thigh parallel to the mat. Your right foot is pointing directly out towards the side at a 90-degree angle, so the long side of the mat. Let the shoulders move down the back as the middle fingers pull away from each other. And relax the jaw as you find a simple gaze over the left middle finger. Encourage the front knee to stay bent, stay strong here. Slowly breathing, getting control back of the breath. We're going to start straightening and bending the left knee. So inhale, press into the left foot and straighten out the knee. And exhale as you move back into warrior two. Press into the left foot as you inhale. Use the inner thighs to pull the legs together. And exhaling back into warrior two. Inhaling, squeeze the inner thighs. Feel the left hamstring engage as you straighten. And exhaling, warrior two. Straightening on the inhale. And move all the way back down to warrior two and pause. Trying to keep the torso facing the long side of the mat. Keep the left inner thigh moving forward and out to the left to keep the knee from falling in towards the right. And the next exhale, you're going to cartwheel your hands down to either side of the left leg as the right heel pivots up. So you're going to move from this low lunge position into warrior two. So inhale up into warrior two and exhale into the low lunge. So pause in the low lunge. I want you to try to keep your knee right over the ankle, pressing into the left foot. And inhale, keep the knee over the ankle as you come to warrior two. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. One more. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Pause and straighten out the front leg. Now we're going to combine both of those two together. Every warrior two is going to be on an inhale. We're going to straighten the legs on the exhale, and we're going to move into our low lunge on the exhale. So inhale into warrior two. The inner thighs pull together as the left leg straightens on the exhale. Inhale into warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, back heel pops up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straightening out the left leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Keep the knee over the ankle as you inhale up into warrior two. Exhale, straightening the leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel down. One more. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, warrior two. Cartwheel the leg, hands down, stay here. Both heels the right heel is up, all toes are facing forward. Walk the left foot towards the right wrist and then drop the right knee down behind the left wrist. Moving towards pigeon, drop the back knee down, untuck the back toes. You're welcome to stay up high, if this feels good on the hip. Or you can lower down onto the forearms if this feels better on the hips. Whatever your choice is, let the left hip pull back and the right hip lower down. And breathe. Let the hips give into gravity. Checking in with the hips again, let the left hip pull back as the right hip lowers down. You might scoot the right foot back a little bit more. Breathing in and out of the nose as the hips get heavy. And walk back up onto your hands if you're not already there. Take the right foot to the butt and take your right hand around to reach it. And let the right shoulder pull forward, getting into the right quad and the right hip flexor. Keep the foot there as you release the hand and then slowly release the leg. Tucking the toes under, lifting the back knee, pressing into the hands to step back into plank. Optional vinyasa, or move straight to down dog. That was so fun, I want to do it on the left side. So on the right side, inhale, let the right leg lift up, and then stack the right hip on top of the left, keeping the right armpit neutral with the left armpit. The top of the head is still extending towards the thumbs as the shoulders pull back towards the hips, and the left thigh presses back towards the hamstring, and then bend the right knee, dropping the right foot to the glutes. The right knee can lift up towards the sky as the right foot gets heavy, and then you can roll your ankle on the right foot, please. And then switch directions. Extend the right leg back, evening out the hips. Shifting the weight forward as the right knee moves towards the face. Step the foot between the hands and inhaling up into warrior two. I switched sides, it was a little awkward. Glancing over the right middle finger. Let the pubic bone press gently forward as the tailbone lengthens down, and then let the left thigh press back towards the left hamstring. Opening up the left hip flexor. Energetically, you're pressing down through the hands to feel the strength in the arms. Let the shoulders relax. Let the jaw relax. Finding a moment of peace in the strength. Press into the front leg, foot, and inhale, straighten the front leg as the inner thighs pull together, and exhale back to warrior two. Pressing into the foot so the hamstring engages as you lengthen up, and exhale, moving back to warrior two. Inhaling up, exhale, lowering. Press into the right foot, the inner thighs and the right hamstring pull you up to standing. Exhale, moving back to warrior two, keeping the right knee moving out towards the right. Last one, inhaling up, and exhale, warrior two. Take a nice little pause. We're going to be cartwheeling the hands down as the back heel pivots up into the low lunge, and we're going to be coming back into warrior two. So one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, let the back heel pivot up. Pause here for a moment. We're trying really hard to keep the right knee right over the right ankle to really get the full strength out of this movement, pressing into the right foot. Let the back heel pivot down as you inhale up into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Inhale up into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheeling it down, pressing into the right foot, inhaling up into warrior two. Exhale to cartwheel, inhaling it up. Two more, exhaling it down, inhaling it up, exhaling it down. You're doing wonderfully. Inhaling it up, pausing here. We're going to be doing warrior twos on the inhale, straightening the leg on the exhale, and cartwheeling on the exhale. Take an inhale on warrior two. Exhale, straightening out the front leg. Inhale into warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, low lunge. Press into the right foot as you inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straightening out the front leg, engaging the inner thighs and hamstring. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Keeping the knee over the ankle, inhaling up into warrior two. Exhaling, straightening the leg, inner thighs pull together. Inhaling, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheeling it down. One more round. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straightening the leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheeling it down, and stay here. You're gonna walk the right foot, moving it over towards the left wrist, and then dropping the right knee behind the right wrist, releasing the left knee down. Move the left knee back a scooch or two, and then let the right hip pull back as the left hip lowers down. And then feel free to stay high or lower down onto the forearms. Breathing nice and slow. Letting the right hip pull back as the left hip drops and the hips get heavy. And then come up onto the hands, let the left foot move towards the glute. Take the left hand back to grab it and let the left shoulder pull forward. Getting a stretch in the quad and in the left hip flexor. First, you're going to release the hand, and then nice and slowly release the leg. Tucking the back toes under, lifting the back knee up, stepping back into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, take your vinyasa chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Let the hips sway side to side, and let the bottom pull back as it goes through the middle. Make the way back to the center. Inhale, let the right leg lift and pull back. Exhale, the knee moves towards the nose. You're going to step foot between the hands, and you're going to inhale up into crescent pose. With the right leg forward, shoulders drop down. Let the right knee move over the right ankle. Bend the left knee. Let the right hip roll back as the left hip bone moves towards the right knee. And then let the pubic bone press forward as the tailbone lengthens down, getting into the left hip flexor, as well as opening the low back. Begin to straighten the back leg, only if it feels good. You can just play with that here. We're going to be moving into warrior three and back into crescent. So first, just bring your hands to your heart as you start to shift the weight forward. You might want to step the foot forward, but our goal is to inhale up into warrior three. Pause here for a moment to go over the form. As the right hip lifts and hugs in towards the right, the left hip drops down. Moving in opposition, the left foot is pulling back as the head and chest and upper back pull forward. Stepping it back, inhaling into crescent. And exhale, hands move back towards the hips as you move to warrior three. Inhaling back into crescent. Exhaling into warrior three. Two more. Inhaling into crescent. Exhaling, warrior three. Last one. Inhaling into crescent. Exhale, warrior three, and pause. Whew. You're doing great. I'm doing great. Release the hands down, standing splits. Let the head get heavy. The left foot pulls back. You're going to step the left foot all the way back into that low lunge. Move the right foot out towards the right so both hands can come onto the inside of the right leg. Pause here for a moment with the left thigh pressing up towards the left hamstring and rock forward and back. Opening up the right hip as well as the left hip flexor. Drop the left knee down, untuck the left toes, scooch it back a scooch or two, and stay up high or lower down onto the forearms for a lizard pose. I'm going to stay up high for my lizard. Let the toes face forward as the hips get heavy. Relaxing the jaw. If you're on your forearms, go ahead and come back up onto the hands. And if you're, just hang out here. And then you're going to bend the left leg and take the right arm back to meet the left foot. And let the right shoulder pull forward to get a quad stretch in the left quad. Slowly first release the hand, then release the leg. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee up. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Optional vinyasa or meeting up and downward facing dog. Let the hips pull back as they gently sway side to side. You ready for the left side? Woohoo, me too. Inhale, let the left leg lift up. Shift the weight forward as the knee moves towards the nose. Step the foot between the hands. And inhale, up into crescent pose. Let the knee move forward so it's over the ankle. The shoulders relax down. Bring a bend into the right knee. Let the left hip hug towards the center as the right hip rolls towards the left knee. Bend the back knee. Let the tailbone drop down as the belly pulls back towards the spine. First, bring the hands to the heart. As you inhale, start to shift the weight forward, bringing the weight towards the left foot, lifting the right leg off the mat, warrior three. I'm going to move my hands back towards the side because that's what we're going to be doing as we do one breath per movement. Let the heel press back as the chest lifts forward. Press into the left foot to try to pull the belly away from the leg so you're not dropping into the left leg, you're lifting away from it. Are you ready? One breath per movement. Stepping the foot back, inhaling up into crescent. Exhaling, moving to warrior three. Inhaling back to crescent. Exhaling, warrior three. You have two more, stepping it back. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, warrior three. Pause just for a moment. Whew, you're really, really strong. Releasing the hands down into standing splits. Let the hands move back. Right hip drops down, left hip lifts up. Bend the elbows out to the sides. Picturing a really low lunge as you bend the left foot, as you bend the left knee, step the right foot all the way back. And then bring the left foot out to the sides, both hands on the inside of the left leg. Pausing here. It's hard to talk and do this sometimes. Let the right thigh lift up so the back of the right knee is lifting, and start to shift the weight forward and back. So just like earlier, you're coming forward towards the tiptoes and then you're pressing back through the heel. And then holding it back, release the back knee down, untuck the back toes, scooch the right knee back a scooch or two. You can stay up high, or just like you did on the other side, you can lower down onto the forearms if that's what you did. Just let the hips give way to gravity, keeping the toes forward, bringing the weight to the big toe mound of the left foot. And if you're on your forearms, make your way back up onto the hands. Bend the right knee and take the left arm back to grab onto the right foot if it's available. And then move the left shoulder forward to get into the right quad. Let the hips be heavy. And first, slowly release the hand. And then gently release the back foot, tucking the back toes under, lifting the back knee up, stepping the left foot back. Optional vinyasa or straight to down dog. Take 3 big breaths here. We're going to inhale into our nose and open the mouth for the exhale. Empty all the air out. Let the hips pull back. Inhale into the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale into the nose. Open the mouth. Inhale into the nose. Open the mouth. Drop down onto the knees, tabletop position. You're going to drop the belly as you inhale and look up into cow. And exhale, moving into cat. Dropping the belly, inhaling up. And exhaling, moving into cat. 2 more, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling into cow. And exhaling into cat. Coming back down into a seated position. You guys did a great job today. Let's take a butterfly. But give some nice space between your feet and your pelvis. Making a nice big diamond, like the diamond you deserve after your workout today. And lower your hands down. Let the head get heavy and move towards the heels. Relax the jaw. Relax the forehead. Chilling in a forward fold to calm the nervous system. Walking the hands back up, bringing the knees together to straighten the legs out in front of you. Inhale to lift and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening the spine as the head moves towards the toes, taking up space, and exhale, letting your chest get a little bit closer to the knees. Let the head get heavy, calming the nervous system, a natural effect of a forward fold. Even without awareness, just allow it to happen. And slowly let yourself roll all the way onto the back. Walk the feet towards the butt. Take the arms out to the sides. Bring the feet nice and wide and let the knees drop over towards the right with wide feet. Glance over to the left. Let the left knee get heavy. Just a really simple back opener. Inhaling back to the center. And exhale with wide feet. Let the knees drop over towards the left as you glance over to the right. Just let the right knee relax and get heavy. Inhaling center. Just take a couple nice and slow at your own pace. Deserving a moment of chill before you get back up on your feet for the rest of the day. Come back to the middle. And keeping your arms wide, keeping your feet wide, straighten the legs out, taking up space. Savasana. Allowing yourself to stay here as long as you like. I'd like to take a quick moment to thank you for coming to the 3S Yoga channel today. Please comment or go to 3syoga.com and send me a message about what you would like more videos to be like. We're always making more videos and we want this to be your yoga channel, so let us know what you need. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and if you'd like to donate, you can go on Venmo at yoga-3s or go to 3syoga.com for more options or more information. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Even if you're in Savasana, you can just listen. If you're in a seated position, bring your hands to your heart, to your forehead, for the right thoughts, to your mouth, for the right words, and to your heart, for the right actions. Namaste.